Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Chat Lane. Welcome back to Stay Cinematic. Today we're talking about DC Studios. Of course, we've got the Superman movie releasing in July. I still need to watch Creature Commandos. Don't hate me. I'm not even going to bother lying. I just haven't got around to watching it. Like I said, I've been out of the movie game for a little bit, and that's the reason why. Is because I've just stopped watching shows and movies that I need to watch. I'm rewatching old runs of The Blacklist and old movies that don't really count for much in this day and age of television. Currently watching for the first time the Jack Ryan series. I don't know why I never watched it before, because I didn't have a Prime account, probably when it released. So yeah, but now that I'm really hammering the shows on Prime, thanks to the Reacher series, I started watching Jack Ryan. On the third season, very much loving it. But anyway, that's what this video is about. But I just wanted to put back in people's minds that I'm back in the movie scene. With that being said, let's just jump straight on in to today's article, which is all about the up-and-coming Clayface movie. I want to talk about this because this is very interesting stuff. So, yeah. Mike Flanagan's Clayface movie taps director James McAvoy's 2024 horror remake with 83% Rotten Tomatoes score. DC's Clayface movie finds its director as the villain-centered DCU project advances in production, which is set to release on September the 11th, 2026. The DCU's upcoming Clayface movie will follow the titular shape-shifting character who was previously introduced in an animated form of Creature Commandos Episode 5. Clayface will be DC's next live-action project based on a single villain after Lauren LaFrance is the Penguin and Todd Phillips is the Joker. Though it will be the first project of this kind in James Gunn's DCU. While the DCU's Batman could appear in Clayface, Clayface is more likely to be a standalone story. Almost exactly 1 year and a half before Clayface's scheduled release, THR reports that the Clayface has officially found its director and Speak No Evil, James Watkins. Watkins joins writer Mike Flanagan, producer Matt Reeves, and DC Studios head James Gunn and Peter Safran, all of whom will oversee their respective areas of Clayface development and production. Whether voice actor Alan Tudyk will reprise his Creature Commandos role is yet to be confirmed. Most likely, he most likely will. The reason why I say that is because it's all connected, and they are connected. It's a connected universe, and James Gunn's been very much video games and all that. They want them all connected. You know, the same actor, same voice actor. If they went, I think they are looking at the video game route as well. I remember him saying that at some point. James Watkins wrote and directed the 2024 movie psychological horror Speak No Evil, which has reached an 83% critics score and 84% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Watkins also wrote 2012's The Woman in Black, starring Daniel Radcliffe, and The Descent Part 2 after his directorial debut in 2008. The Eden Lake, starring Michael Fassbender. Watkins also directed Black Mirror Season 3, Episode 3, Shut Up and Dance. Needless to say, James Watkins has a knack for horror, which will come handy for Clayface's body horror themes. It's nice to see they're doing horror films in the DCU. I'm not a big horror guy, but they do. DC have horrific characters and horrifying characters. You know, just take Joker. You know, if we had we do have Joker, not that new one. Joker 2019. I'm on about. That is a very bad film in the sense of its content. It's a great movie, but it's very... You wouldn't see Marvel doing that film, is my point. James Watkins' horror skill will be enhanced by horror maestro Mike Flanagan, who has built an impressive filmography that includes hits such as Hush, Doctor Sleep, The Haunting of Hill House, The Haunting of Bell Manor. James Gunn also has experience in horror, having worked with Zack Snyder on 2004's Dawn of the Dead. Peter Safran has produced every installment of the Conjuring franchise. If any DCU project is almost guaranteed to have a well-defined tone, it's certainly Clayface. That film should make $1 billion. It should make $1 billion. However, Clayface may not be a fully fledged horror movie. Clayface's origin story could be a tragic one, as shown by Batman the Animated Series, which presents a version of the villain who gets manipulated into altering his appearance, resulting in the version of the villain who gets resulting in disfiguration. The DCU's Clayface could take an empathetic approach to its protagonist, similarly to the Todd Phillips Joker, but also set up his future villain role, similar to Lauren LaFrance's The Penguin. So I'm sat here looking at this Clayface movie, okay, we're just having a little bit of discussion about it. You need to make it a horror film. You kind of need to go down the route the animated series did, where it's like very sad story. He gets tricked into it. He doesn't want to be this, because you could then do your redemption arc later on, where he joins Batman's team, the Bat family, the Detective Comics did in the Rebirth relaunch or relaunch of the series. I like Clayface as a character. I've loved him in the video games, loved him in animation, and the reason I wanted to bring this up here is because I just love Clayface. Of course, there was news about Zack Snyder recently. James Gunn and Zack Snyder have been seen in DC Studios having a photograph. They put that up for a reason, and you should be hearing about that very, very soon, hopefully. But I'm sat here looking at Clayface thinking, what a fantastic movie idea this movie is. People are going, will Batman be in it? Yeah, he will. We were supposed to be getting Brave and the Bold in 2026. We're not going to be getting that in 2027 either. But you can start doing the Batman stuff in 26, because you can have him appear in some stuff. And if they are going down the video game route, well, Rocksteady are looking at doing a Batman Arkham game. Whether it's a sequel tonight or a complete reboot is up for discussion at the moment, and I have some thoughts on that. If you guys want to hear my thoughts on that, let me know. I'll happily do a video on it. But yeah, Clayface the movie, very excited for it. The director being, the fact that you got a producer, you got all these people who've done, different horror films. Peter Safran, The Conjuring. Like, do you really need a better guy to do this movie than the head of DC Studios? Oh, you do? Oh, okay. Well, James Gunn's also done horror. Oh, okay. And they've got all these horror head figures in. I'm not a big horror guy, but I have seen some of these horror films. Because, my family, for whatever reason, really enjoy them. But I have seen them. And, I respect the horror genre, because it is very difficult to get right. You can do a really shit horror film. And James Gunn, I believe, did, which is ultimately my favourite horror film. James Gunn, yeah, he did my favourite horror film. Now, and that was Brightburn. If you haven't seen Brightburn, go and watch it, it's amazing. But no, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for the Clayface movie, because of the directors and the people that are involved. Zack Snyder could be involved with it. Don't want people to be getting, really excited about that. But Zack Snyder could be involved. And his involvement could be potentially the Batman area of it. But you go, why would it be Batman? There's rumours out there that Zack Snyder could potentially be directing The Brave and the Bold. And it may not even be that movie anymore. He may walk in and be like, I want to tell this story, and James Gunn may go, do it. The DCU will live longer than the Superman. Anyone who's saying it won't at this point, I think, is ridiculous, because although they can cancel everything, they've got to start filming these movies and stuff this year. They're not going to wait. I mean, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, I think they're doing a Supergirl thing, aren't they? Supergirl movie. 2026, I think it is. 2026. Yeah, Woman of Tomorrow. They've already... it's got a June release date. They're going to start filming soon. The director's on board. The movie's getting ready to start. We already have our Supergirl. Jason Momoa's Lobo. We got Zor-El. We got loads of people in this movie. Cast starting to become more and more known. And yeah, so because we've got the Supergirl movie, we've got the Clayface movie. This universe is going to at least exist for 3 films. Superman, I read something that reported that the Superman movie is expected to make 180 million or something. Opening weekend, 200 million opening weekend. Has a $108 million budget. They're not going to kill this DCU for all the Snyder fans going, but please! No, they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. They're not. And let's be honest, if your true saviour goes, I am returning to direct a Batman movie. They'll be like, Snyderverse restored, Snyder's going to take it. No. Zack Snyder, I don't think, wants it anymore. Zack Snyder might have wanted it. You know, he did his Justice League. He may do this movie. He may do a movie with James Gunn and Peter Safran. But I don't think he wants to sit there and do this cinematic universe that Warner Brothers crave for. And Warner Brothers cannot give up on Superman, cannot give up on Gunn that easily. I'm not really excited about the DCU. I'm excited, but I'm not like, oh, this could be the best. No. I am holding my excitement down. But that Clayface movie news has got me a little bit excited. Because I may or may not be excited because of Clayface being potentially a movie. Seeing Clayface in a physical, of course CGI, but in live action would be just so fun. As he's not appeared in any movie as of yet. But I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to let the Snyder fans who see this comment going, Zack Snyder for life, Snyderverse. Yeah, I hear you. I respect your opinions. But this is the way forward. This is what they're doing. Let's just sit here and enjoy the fact that we are getting DC movies again. And it seems to be regular movies. And we're getting a Clayface movie. So that's what I want everyone to let me know. What's your thoughts on the Clayface movie? Are you excited for it? And if so, let me know in the comment section. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Stay cinematic. And I'll say ya. And I'll see you all later. Goodbye for now. Trying to hit 100 subscribers. We're currently at 94. Please, if you can, help me out. Peace.